Welcome back to another video, my brothers. I want you to disappear for 6 months and reinvent yourself. Sometimes what you need to do is just take a step back. Evaluate what the fuck is going on. I'm slacking in this area. I'm slacking in that area. Something has to change. And I always talk about this in pretty much every video that I make. There comes a point where enough is enough. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I deserve better. And the only person that can change your circumstances is you. Stop blaming other people. Oh, if my friend would have loaned me, or if my dad would have. No. It's up to you. You'll find a way. You really have to sit down and keep it real with yourself, man. Evaluate your life and then start taking immediate action. Don't sit around planning, because then January 2024 will come around and you're still in that stage where you're sat down planning on taking action. No, you got to pull the fucking trigger. That's it. Have a goal and go after it. Yes, to a certain extent, having a rough idea helps. But I think most of you know what you have to do. If you're a fat bastard, it's time to get into a calorie deficit. Put down the fucking Jaffa cakes and start walking everywhere. Start going to the gym 3 to 5 times a week. You know what you have to do. Stop chatting shit. You know what you have to do. If you're broke right now and you don't want to work a regular job because it's beneath you, a lot of guys think this way. Nah, man, I'm an entrepreneur, bro. I can't work for somebody else. But you're behind on your car payment. You can't even afford to pay your gift gaff SIM card. And you're there sat with pride. No, I don't want to work in a warehouse. That's beneath me. You're fucking broke. You have no money. That should seriously alarm you. And if it doesn't, then you're a child. Maybe mom and dad still take care of you. And that's why you haven't felt the sheer magnitude of the bad situation that you're in. I would be restless if I was you. If you're broke right now, you have no money, and you're not doing anything about it, you shouldn't even be able to sleep at night. It should bother you that much. As a man, you got to take accountability. If you ain't got an income, you got to sort that out. Guys will often ask me, Ali, I want to do this, I want to do that. What should I focus on first? And I always tell them the shit that is seriously wrong first. When you get an MOT done on a car, they usually come up with, if the car isn't in good condition, or even if it is in relatively good condition, there's usually major things that you'll need to change. And then there's the advisories, which are less important, but it will be nice to change them at a certain point. But the main things that you need to change are the major things, the major defects, because those can affect your safety on the road. So apply that to life. What is seriously wrong right now? Okay, you don't have an income. Start with that. Get a job, maybe 2. And then once the money starts coming in, then you can think about finding a better job. Okay, but you've got to take it one step at a time. If you're seriously overweight, you have to take immediate action. Cut 2 or 3 things out of your daily food consumption. If you're noticing that you're drinking a bottle of Coke every day and then you're having a cheesecake at the end of the night, just start off by eliminating both of those things. You've probably then saved yourself 900 to 1,000 calories worth of food, right? You've eliminated that now. So that will have an immediate impact, really. And you'll notice changes within the first week. If you stop eating your cheesecake and you stop drinking your bottle of Coke every day, after a week, you should notice. And if your activity is increasing, you're walking everywhere. This is something I'm always mentioning to you guys. You should be walking everywhere. Get at least 10,000 steps in every single day. Don't use your car as much. Park it up somewhere, go walk. First of all, walking is therapeutic. You're getting some fresh air and you're seeing people as well. You get to have conversations along the way, perhaps. But also it's very good for you because it burns calories. You're walking, you're using energy. But if you're sat in your car and you're just driving everywhere, then you're being a lazy bastard. You don't need to drive everywhere. I get it. Some trips require you to use a car. Yeah, I understand. But then park the car up whenever you can and just walk. Okay, so whatever that major thing is, start off with that. The thing that's having the most detrimental impact on your life. And if you don't know what your purpose is, you don't know what career path to choose, I always mention that you should go out there and try a few things out. See what you like and what you don't like. And when I say like, I don't mean you enjoy everything about it, because I don't want you to only do something if you like it. As in, what I'm saying here is that if you can see yourself doing it, you know what, this is fucking interesting and I'd love to learn more about this and I'm going to dig deep into this. You know, if it's that, then fantastic, keep at it. But if you're like, oh man, fuck this shit, I can't be asked to do this, I'm not interested in this, then perhaps it's not the right thing for you. Okay, but at least start looking into it. Be curious, ask questions. You know, trading for me, for example, wasn't something that stood out as something that I wanted to do since I was a young child. Nah. It was something that I was curious about, and I was like, oh, this is interesting. Let me learn more about this. And the more I learned about it, the more I liked it. And do I love everything about it? No, of course not. But I do it because I'm really interested in it and I enjoy learning more about the market, okay? So address the major things first. Disappear, man. Cut back on the socializing and then the going out every Friday. You don't need to go out every week. Yes, human interaction is important. But if you're going out 2-3 times a week, that's a problem. It means you're prioritizing immediate pleasure over long-term pleasure. Because if you do what others don't today, in the future, you'll live like others won't. I'm going to say that again. If you do what others don't today, you will live in the future like others won't. So make the sacrifices. I'm not saying be miserable. No, you can still meet up with your friends. You can still have a good time. But sometimes you're going to have to tell your friends, I can't meet up today. Sorry, lads. I've got some work to do. You know, and don't go to sleep at night until the work is done. Until it's completed. And in the beginning, it's going to be challenging. You know, consistency is a muscle. And in the beginning, you'll be shit because you've been a lazy bastard for so long. So you've got to get into the habit of doing something day in, day out. For example, going to the gym. In the beginning, it'll be challenging. If you haven't gone to the gym in a year and a half, it will feel like an absolute chore to go to the gym. Oh, I can't be asked, man. I got to go there and then I got to get changed. That's what you're thinking right now. But after you start going 3, 4, 5 times a week for 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks, it's now going to be part of who you are in your daily routine. Same thing with uploading videos, for example. You might think, oh, I got to record it, I got to edit it. But if you start getting into the habit of just posting the fucking video, just get it done, submit it. You don't have to post perfect work. The quality will improve with the quantity. Same thing with working out. The quality of your workouts will improve the more you work out. Okay, it's all about repetition. You know, a lot of guys will sit on the sidelines, for example, when it comes to creating content, because they want to have the right equipment. And I just want to make sure my videos are perfect. It ain't about that. And if anything, people don't like perfect videos because it's not relatable. It doesn't feel as raw and authentic as a video that was recorded on a fucking phone or a shitty webcam or whatever. It's about the message. It's about you. That's why YouTube is called YouTube. If the message is good, then the equipment doesn't matter as much. Now, of course, clear audio and a clear camera helps. It really does. I mean, if you're watching a video and it looks like it's been filmed on a potato, people are going to click off it. Okay, so to an extent, the quality helps, but the quality will improve over time. People, for example, when it comes to creating content, people that stumble on your channel want to see that, okay, he's been posting. Fair enough. You know, I can finish this video and then there's like 50 more that I can go through. Nice. But if you've only posted one video in the last 6 months, they're not really going to respect that, are they? They're going to be like, this guy's probably going to post next year at some point, you know. It's not worth me subscribing. Okay? So listen, man, work hard for the future you. The future you is looking back at you right now thinking, hey, come on, champ, do this for me. You know, I deserve to be living a good life. Work hard. Get going. You're not going to know all the answers. You don't need all the answers straight away to start taking action. You will learn as you go along. Be immersed in the process. Learn. Ask questions. Read books. And over time you'll notice, wow, I'm much better today than I was 6 months ago. That's incredible. I would have never imagined that I'd be in this position right now. Wow. Sometimes you'll surprise yourself. I never thought I'd get to this point. That's incredible. It's going to take some sacrifices. Okay? You're going to have to be in the trenches at times. You may not go out for a few weeks or a couple of months because you're so immersed in this project and you really want to make sure that it's launched properly. And you don't have to be a dick about things. You know, if your friends say, oh man, why can't you meet? Listen, guys, this is really important to me and, you know, I need to get this going. So the next couple of weeks I might be a little bit busy, but soon we'll catch up. You know, you don't have to be like, oh, fuck you guys, you never believe in me. Nah. And especially not to your family. You know, just explain to them, hey, I've got something that's really important that needs to get done, and I hope you can understand. I'm doing this for me and obviously for us as well. Okay? So disappear, man. When I say disappear, I don't mean you can never socialize, but as in, you know, take a step back. Get back into the dungeon. Sit down, right, I need to get things going. All right? Do it for you, man. You deserve a better life. And remember, if you don't do it, someone else will. If you don't go out there and work hard and pursue your goals, someone else will. And that person will be able to retire their family, fly around the world, buy their dream car, and you're going to be that guy sat spectating again, year after year, because you didn't have the courage to pull the trigger. Go for it, champ. Hopefully this video has helped you guys. If it has, make sure you give it a like, comment down below, and if you're new here, consider subscribing. See you in the next one.